Hello everyone. I'm gonna add in the notes here my website and a promo code for any vitamin, and you get $10 off if you use this code. And today I am going to be discussing the topic of stress relief and what is stress, what causes stress. Apparently there's a lot of factors, which I'm sure you've all kind of ran into it, but the key and the goal for today is that we want to manage our stress levels in the most proactive way, because we are in charge of our own health and our own well-being. And then if we are in charge of ourselves, that creates a stronger and healthier community together, and then we can help each other manage different things. So as you guys all know, stress is a result of an increase in cortisol levels. And cortisol is a hormone that is actually produced in the organs of like the kidneys and the adrenals. So when you have I wish I had a picture. So basically you have your kidneys, which are located like at the bottom of the back, not too far low, but the lower part of the ribs. And then right above the kidneys, there's like two little glands. They're called the adrenal glands. And when those are too revved up due to, too much caffeine is a good one, or emotional stressors, or poor diet. It could even be sometimes genetically involved. Sometimes what can happen is those cortisol levels start to increase and can kind of start up a cascade of effects, such as like poor sleeping habits or poor eating habits, things like that. So you want to make sure that you are managing them effectively by, number one, staying active. So staying active is really helpful to reduce those cortisol levels. The other things that you can do is you can just check in with yourself on a daily basis, especially if you're feeling more stressed than usual. Jot down a few things on a notepad, revisit it later and be like, are those actually affecting me? Probably not. So it's usually just in those moments where people feel stress is where they actually start to like embrace that part of their identity. And my goal factors for you guys today are 5 ways to reduce your stress. So one thing you can do is some guided meditations. Guided meditations really help to relieve stress. And when I say guided, go on YouTube. You can also go on Spotify. There's several different apps. A Headspace app is really good too. Quick 5 every day. First thing in the morning is best. And then if you need it at the end of the night too, you can also do that. The thing is practice some deep breathing. And deep breathing comes from the stomach, not up here, but in the stomach. So if you can take like 5 deep breaths, you can do counts. So if you can breathe in for 5, hold for 5, and then breathe out for 5, do that 5 times. That can actually help to rewire and reset your nervous system. I already kind of mentioned it before, maintaining your physical exercise is a key component. Now, it doesn't matter what your goals are. Out of the research says anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes a day. I would say anything over 40 minutes is actually, 40 minutes should be your goal. Personally, I think 40 to 45 minutes should be like the minimum, but very high cardio, very high endurance, and also like increasing your heart rate and keeping it at that level would be super effective. And then also managing your social media time. So yes, we're all on social media. We have to be careful of how much time we're on there. So one tip that I'm going to give you is that you can actually set factors on your phone in the screen time section. Especially, I use Apple. Not that I have any, I don't know how to use Androids very well. I'm an Apple user, so I would say in Apple, you can go to the screen time section and you can basically screen time select the duration of every single app. So for example, for me, I have a screen time for Instagram, which is 1 hour a day. And once that 1 hour is marked, what happens is the notification will pop up, and then you can either dismiss or allow. And I would just say when that comes on, you're done. So be very disciplined and diligent, because it is changing our brains in a different way, which is not as effective. So I want to make sure that everyone's aware of that. I can also talk about that next week. The other thing is just connect with others. Send a phone call, send a text, talk to your neighbor, people in the community, going for walks, just connect with people. That's always like a big stress reliever. So I hope these tips help you guys for today. And again, I left my promo code in there with my link to my website. If you guys are interested, you get $10 off any supplement. I would probably recommend for, just like overall well-being is probably starting on multivitamin, and I have a couple different packages on there. So I wish you guys a great day.